This shocking footage captures a cash-in-transit heist in Marabastad, where shoppers duck for cover as armed men rob a cash-in-transit van. The attack unfolds in a busy public area, immediately putting innocent bystanders at extreme risk. As the heavily armed robbers initiate their assault on the van, the sounds of the violence force nearby shoppers and vendors to flee or drop to the ground for safety. This incident powerfully illustrates the indiscriminate danger posed by these heists, transforming a routine shopping experience into a terrifying scramble for survival. This footage captures the moment a cash-in-transit van was robbed by gunmen in Pretoria. The attack is swift and brutal, showcasing the extreme organization and firepower used by criminal syndicates. The robbers coordinate their ambush to overwhelm the security guards, typically through blocking the vehicle and immediately initiating gunfire or using explosives to gain access to the cash. This incident, occurring in a public space, is a chilling demonstration of the high-stakes, violent reality faced by armored vehicle crews in South Africa.
This footage captures a pivotal, life-or-death confrontation that serves as a powerful reminder of the extreme measures security guards must take to survive in South Africa. The scene is set on a highway during a routine cash-in-transit operation. Suddenly, an organized gang of robbers attempts a classic takedown, using their vehicles to corner and stop the armored van, often the first step before initiating gunfire or planting explosives. However, the driver of the armored vehicle made a split-second, audacious decision. Instead of yielding, the driver demonstrated incredible courage and control, using the cash-in-transit vehicle itself to ram the robbers' cars, crashing violently into the ambush vehicles. This extreme defensive maneuver was designed to immediately neutralize the threat and disorient the attackers. The massive impact effectively shattered the robbers' coordinated plan, turning their ambush into chaos. This action highlights not just the immediate danger of these heists, but the fearless determination of security personnel to protect the cargo and, more importantly, their lives in a brutal, unpredictable war zone. This robbery, caught on camera in Pretoria, exposes the brutal, split-second nature of these attacks. Every second counts in these high-stakes crimes, and the footage captures exactly how quickly violence can erupt. Shot in Laudium Square, Pretoria, the video shows the precise moment heavily armed robbers strike a cash-in-transit vehicle. Using surprise, coordination, and overwhelming force, these gangs aim to seize the cash before the security guards can respond. The attack unfolds in mere moments, leaving chaos in its wake. What makes these heists so terrifying is how ordinary public spaces, places people pass through every day, can instantly become scenes of extreme violence. This footage serves as a stark reminder of the danger posed by organized, heavily armed criminal groups and the incredible risks faced by the guards tasked with protecting our cash. This video captures the deadly aftermath of a cash-in-transit heist gone wrong. Footage from outside Centurion Mall in Gauteng shows the chaotic scene after a robbery attempt escalated into a full-blown shootout. In this incident, one suspect was sent to Jesus Christ of Nazareth as security personnel and police engaged the armed robbers. The fact that this unfolded near a busy shopping center underscores just how dangerous these coordinated attacks can be, not only for those involved but for the public. The video also highlights the readiness of security forces to use lethal force to protect both the cash and the people around them, showing the high stakes and extreme risks of these confrontations. In South Africa, cash-in-transit robberies often escalate into extreme violence. This CCTV footage from Krugersdorp captures one of the most brazen attacks in recent memory. The robbers began by deliberately ramming a car into the armored vehicle, forcing it to a halt. They then used explosives to breach the reinforced van, instantly turning the street into a chaotic blast zone. Within moments, the robbers had secured the cash and vanished, leaving destruction in their wake. Incidents like this reveal the terrifying complexity of these operations and how quickly ordinary streets can erupt into scenes of urban warfare. South Africa's highways have become a stage for some of the most violent crimes in the country. Cash-in-transit vehicles, normally just part of the daily flow of traffic, are now targets for heavily armed, highly organized gangs. Security personnel face split-second decisions in life-or-death situations, as robbers use military-style tactics to ambush vehicles and seize the cash. High-speed chases erupt, gunfire echoes across empty stretches of road, and chaos spreads in moments. Every attack is meticulously planned, executed with precision, and leaves a trail of fear. This dashcam footage offers a raw, first-hand view of a highly organized cash-in-transit ambush. The attack begins with multiple getaway vehicles coordinating to surround and block the armored van, forcing it to a halt, a classic takedown maneuver seen in South African heists. Armed robbers move with alarming speed and precision, breaching the vehicle and seizing the cash, showing just how boldly these syndicates operate on public roads. From the perspective of the dashcam, viewers get a chilling look at the immense danger faced by security personnel during what should be a routine transport. In mere seconds, an ordinary street becomes the site of a meticulously planned, high-stakes crime. This footage captures the dramatic scene of a cash-in-transit heist on the N12's road in Gauteng, South Africa. The video shows the destructive aftermath of a major robbery on a key highway. This type of attack is characterized by the use of multiple vehicles to surround and crash, the armored van, followed by the use of explosives to blow open the vault. The scene shows the armored vehicle left abandoned and heavily damaged on the side of the road, a powerful visual representation of the calculated violence and firepower utilized by these criminal gangs to secure the cash. These highway heists are particularly dangerous as they pose a risk to all motorists and often involve intense shootouts. This video provides a stark overview of the reality of cash-in-transit, armed robberies in South Africa. The footage is a compilation highlighting the scale and brazenness of these heists, which are an almost constant threat in the country, often described as the order of the day. These robberies involve highly armed, organized gangs who execute coordinated ambushes, often leading to intense violence and shootouts. The video serves as a powerful reminder of the extreme danger inherent in transporting cash in South Africa and the critical risks faced by the security personnel tasked with this life-threatening job. This short, dramatic footage captures a lightning-fast attack on cash-in-transit guards at a petrol station in Johannesburg. In this instance, the robbers did not target the armored van itself, but rather the guards while they were conducting a routine money collection or delivery. The attack is swift and opportunistic, relying on speed to neutralize the guards and seize the cash box before they can react. The robbery, taking place openly at a public petrol station, underscores the shocking boldness of these criminal operations and the constant risk faced by security personnel, even during a simple routine stop. This video captures an intense cash-in-transit robbery caught on camera in Tembisa, Gauteng, South Africa. The footage likely begins by showing the dramatic moment a cash-in-transit vehicle is ambushed by armed robbers. These attacks are typically executed with extreme speed and force. The video captures the ensuing chaos, which may involve gunmen surrounding the van, the use of explosives to breach the armored door, and the subsequent flight of the robbers. This incident in Tembisa highlights the persistent threat of organized, armed robbery in public areas across Gauteng. This footage captures the brutal reality of cash-in-transit crime in South Africa. The scene is Boksburg, where armed thieves ambush cash-in-transit guards during a routine operation. The attack is sudden and overwhelming, immediately escalating into a high-risk situation as the guards face a heavily armed and organized gang. The video captures the chaotic, split-second violence characteristic of these heists, where firearms are used openly and the threat to life is immediate. This incident stands as another testament to the extreme measures criminals are willing to take for a cash payload and the relentless danger faced by the security teams tasked with protecting it. Following a violent cash-in-transit heist, the scene is quickly transformed from a crime investigation into a chaotic free-for-all. This footage captures bystanders rushing the scene to grab a leftover loot scattered on the road. The people are seen scrambling across the pavement and roadway, collecting any bundles of cash abandoned by the robbers. Ignoring the potential danger in the crime scene, the desperate crowd seizes the opportunity for fast cash. This immediate, risky cleanup highlights the grim reality of poverty and the complex, chaotic aftermath of serious crime in the region. In a country where cash-in-transit heists are a near-daily reality, security guards often have to fight back against heavily armed gangs. This intense footage captures a decisive confrontation where cash-in-transit robbers were taken out by cash van guards during an attempted ambush, unlike many heists where the robbers successfully breached the vehicle. This incident showcases a successful defense by the security personnel. Their decisive action and training allowed them to defend the armored vehicle and its valuable contents, repelling a military-style attack. This video highlights both the extreme, life-threatening risks faced by cash security teams and their capability to fight back effectively.